It happened on a quiet Thursday evening, the kind that felt too ordinary to carry ruin. The kitchen was warm, scented with baked lasagna and soft with the hum of the refrigerator. Everything about the moment felt deceptively normal until it wasn't. She sat across from me, her fork resting idly on her plate, her expression calm in a way that felt rehearsed. There wasn't a hint of storm in her voice when she looked up and said, "I want to see other men." Just like that, no warning, no apology. Her tone was flat, almost casual, like she was commenting on the weather, not dismantling our life together. I blinked, thinking surely I'd misheard her. But when I met her eyes steady, detached, almost bored, I knew I hadn't. My fork froze midair. The air shifted. My heart began pounding so loud I could barely hear her when she added, "I feel like I've missed out." Like she was voicing some gentle truth. "I love you, Adam, but I want more. Don't you ever wonder what's out there? Who else is out there?" A cold, iron weight settled in my chest. I set my fork down with deliberate slowness. "More?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper, each word laced with disbelief. "Yes," she said without hesitation. "I've been talking to someone." The silence that followed was deafening. Suddenly, all those moments I brushed aside, the late-night text she hid with a fake smile, the glances she gave her phone when she thought I wasn't watching, the empty excuses I swallowed crashed through me like a tidal wave. I had convinced myself I was paranoid. I had believed her because I wanted to. My grip on the silverware tightened. "Who?" She hesitated just a second before drawing her spine straight. "His name is Tyler. He works at the gym." Tyler. I'd met him once. Young, cocky, the type who wore confidence like cologne, loud and cheap. His smirk came back to me then, sharper now, soaked in arrogance. It twisted inside me like a blade. I shoved my chair back, its legs screeching across the floor. She flinched. "Where are you going?" she asked, her tone not concerned but irritated, as if I was overreacting. "Out," I snapped, grabbing my keys, my voice like ice cracking. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in my truck, parked across the street from the home we had built together. The windows glowed softly in the dark, and inside was everything I once loved, everything I still loved, but it felt foreign now, like watching a life that no longer belonged to me. Every memory returned like a cruel film, mornings spent side by side, fingers brushing as we reached for coffee mugs, shared jokes whispered in bed, promises we had carved into the quiet spaces of our life. How had it all come to this? By dawn, something inside me had changed. She thought she could burn our life down and walk away untouched. She was wrong. I didn't explode. I didn't beg. I became the man she believed she had outgrown, polite, attentive, calm, predictable. She never suspected a thing, while she floated in her fantasy of secret freedom. I hired a private investigator. Within a week, I had everything: photos of the two of them tangled in hotel beds, videos of stolen kisses in the shadows of the gym parking lot, texts filled with lust and lies. It was worse than I imagined. Next came Tyler. I waited until a Friday evening, timing it so he'd be alone, locking up the gym, when he turned and saw me. That same smug smile painted his face. "Hey man, we're closed," he said, with the ease of someone who'd never been held accountable a day in his life. "I'm not here to work out," I replied, my voice calm, steady. "I'm here about Claire." His smile twitched, faded. "I don't know what you—" "I know everything," I cut in, stepping forward. He backed away slightly, no longer so cocky. "You think sneaking around with someone else's wife makes you a man? You're a coward, Tyler, and you need to understand something. Stay away from her. If I see you near her again, you'll regret it." The silence in the gym was heavy, filled only with his shallow breathing. The fear in his eyes as I turned to leave told me he understood. Then it was Claire's turn. I waited until she came home from one of her so-called girls' nights. She walked in laughing at something on her phone, until she looked up and saw me sitting in the living room. Her smile faltered. On the coffee table sat a thick folder. "We need to talk," I said quietly. She paused in the doorway. "What's this?" "Sit down." Reluctantly, she crossed the room and lowered herself onto the couch. Her fingers hovered over the folder, hesitating, then opened it. Her face changed with every page. Photo after photo, screenshot after screenshot, each one peeling back her lies. Her color drained, her lips parted in silent panic. Adam, I can explain, don't. My voice sliced through the air. Don't waste another breath on lies. You wanted other men? Congratulations, you got one, but now everyone's going to know exactly who you are. Her eyes widened. What are you talking about? I leaned back, arms folded. I've already sent copies to your parents, your friends, and your boss. By Monday, your little secret won't be a secret anymore. She gasped, tears spilling before the first sob. You wouldn't try me, and the fallout came like a landslide. Her parents disowned her, stunned and ashamed. Her friends, the ones she gossiped with and bragged to, stopped answering her calls. Her boss terminated her contract, citing a breach of company policy. Tyler quit the gym days later, unable to bear the stares, the whispers that followed him like shadows. Her carefully curated image, the devoted wife, the polished professional, the golden girl, crumbled into dust. As for me, I filed for divorce, sold the house. I used the money to rebuild a life she would never again be part of, a life free of deceit, free of her. I didn't cry. I didn't beg her to stay. I didn't even look back. I moved on, not because it didn't hurt, but because I refused to let the pain define me. She may have thought betrayal was something she could walk away from untouched, but now she knows better. Some wounds bleed slowly. Some mistakes leave scars where the world can see them, and some men, like me, don't break. We remember, we rebuild, we rise.